Yo, it's me. It's the SCO-TT. Alright. NXT TakeOver in your house. Just ended. Almost had started. Just ended. Before I start, though, give me one of these. So, if you don't know, In Your House was a series of pay-per-view events that started back in 1995 and didn't end until 1999 with St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And they brought it back for one night only at NXT TakeOver. And it was kind of cool. They started with Todd Pettengill doing the introduction, although they also aired this introduction in the pre-show, so that was stupid. But he had an introduction. Everything is pre-taped. So they had the introduction, about the In Your House thing. And then they ruined it. They started with Todd Pettengill introducing it like the old In Your House, but they couldn't help it. They still got to be NXT TakeOver, and they give us that terrible yell music that NXT is known for. I'm sorry, I like rock music. I like hard rock music, but this stuff is terrible. Do you remember when we used to have good rock groups putting out music for pay-per-views like Trapped, Headstrong, I'll Take You On, and even like good music? Now all we have is how was that music? That's yelling into the microphone. I used to be told to shut up for doing that when I was 2 years old. Maybe older. 5 years old. Whatever. How could something I was told to shut up about when I was 5 be music now? It angers me because it started off with, okay, this is old school Phil, and you immediately go into this band singing God knows what. I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. And I'm like, you already ruined it. You had a good feel for the thing. We didn't need this. This is In Your House. We could have done an old school vibe, but you ruined it with this stupid music. Anyway, first match, I called it, was a 6-women tag team match, and it was fine. The Faces won, which was Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox, another one. Who won? Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, and who was the other side? Dakota Kai, Raquel Diaz, and Candice LeRae. So, Mia Yim was the other one. And the Faces won. It was a decent tag match. Some things. There was a spot where Raquel Diaz was holding someone, and she went to kick him, and they moved, and she kicked Raquel Diaz. And in the end, Dakota Kai took the pin. I would have given it to Candice, but who knows? They went a little back weird with the decisions tonight, I think. When it comes to who got pinned. I would have went with Candice LeRae getting pinned. They're going to have to lose. Why did Dakota Kai have to lose? She's supposed to be getting pushed, right? I don't know. And then we had our second match of the night, which was Finn Balor, your boy Finn Balor, versus Damian Priest. I guess it was known as a qualification match. Pretty decent match. Finn Balor won. Was a pretty decent back and forth, moves left and right. Finn Balor didn't come out as the Demon, which, does he have to be a face to be the Demon? Is that a thing? If anything, Demon would be more heel than anything, but no, he just came out and he did the thing, and yeah, he won. I didn't really get to see that match, but we did have they aired a promo or a little advertisement for Raw tomorrow, and announced that Christian's coming back for a Peep Show. He's gonna have Edge on the Peep Show, and I yelled at the TV. I'm like, really? You're gonna have him come back for some stupid ass Peep Show, but you couldn't have him be involved in the storyline for WrestleMania? I kept saying he needs to come back for this rivalry, confront Randy, talk to him, whatever. But no, you had Beth Phoenix. That's it. Why now? For some stupid peep show that's supposed to, pump up this greatest match ever, that it's not going to be because you're calling it the greatest match ever. It's never going to live up to what you say it's going to be. That really irked me. They did some old school advertisements for those ice cream sandwiches that are coming out. There was a couple of them. One had a bunch of superstars. One like Rick Buggs, Eric Bugenhagen was in it, so that was cool. And they were eating the ice cream sandwiches. People were saying, "Oh, see, CM Punk would be happy," and I'm like, because I seen someone posted about the ice cream sandwiches on Facebook in my 2K Universe group, and they said CM Punk would be happy, and I said no, he wouldn't. He wanted ice cream bars. These are ice cream sandwiches. There's a difference. He wanted ice cream bars, not ice cream sandwiches. There's a difference. There's a difference. Anyway, so we then had, what was it? The tag team titles were on the line tonight. Found that weird. What was next? It wasn't Adam Cole anything already, because there was only 2 matches that I said, right? What was next? Should have written it down. Should have written it down. Johnny Gargano versus Keith Lee for the North American title. And that was a decent match. Decent back and forth. Even Candice LeRae came out to get involved. There was a thing where Johnny Gargano was shown coming out that door to the house set, and he tried to go back in during the match, and it was locked. And then there was a part where Candice LeRae came out, was standing there, and then Mia Yim came in from behind, and she's just like, she gets beat up, and Murphy had to push them out and separate, and then Keith Lee won with the Big Bang Catastrophe, and he's still the North American Championship. I had a strange itching that this was the title that was going to change hands. There was one title that changed hands, but I thought this was going to be the one, but it wasn't. Alright. Strangely enough, next we had the NXT Championship match, Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. And I thought it was weird because this was a cinematic match, and I thought it was going to be the main event. But they wanted this women's triple threat match as the main event, and I think this one should have been the main event because the women's triple threat match was good, but it wasn't main event good. I know what they were going for, and I know why it was the main event, and I'll get to that when I get to that match because... Anyway, this was a backlot brawl. And Adam Cole came out in his cool-ass truck with the Undisputed Era logo on the side and a Bay. And it was pretty cool. He came out. And then Velveteen Dream came in a Lamborghini. Right? And he stepped out. And he was dressed as Negan from The Walking Dead. With the bat and everything. Which I thought was cool. But here's the thing. Today would be Prince's birthday. So why didn't he come out in a raspberry Corvette? No. No, wrong one. A little red Corvette, or whatever it's called. In a little red Corvette and dressed like Prince. It's Prince's birthday today, for God's sake. Or yesterday, one of the two. And he comes out dressed as Negan. I don't know, he just does what he wanted to do. Pretty good, decent back and forth. One thing that pisses me off, though, in these kind of matches, it's a backlock brawl can go virtually anywhere. But you have to pin inside the ring. They have a ring set up out there. Pinfalls had to take place inside the ring. So right away, no matter what happens, they still have to drag themselves out to the ring. There's no, oh my God, where are they going to get pinned? Where are they going to go? They're going to go pin over there, over there, over there. No, it's going to happen in the ring. Doesn't matter if they fall off a building. They have to crawl over to the ring and to pinfall. What if Adam Cole was facing Keith Lee, right? And Keith Lee jumped off the top of a structure thing, and Adam Cole moved. Now he'd have to drag that dead weight of Keith Lee all the way to the fucking ring. Fucking stupid rule. He's going against Velveteen Dream, so that's not much. The Sweet Harry came in. Weird enough, Kyle O'Reilly wasn't there. Now, don't be yelling at me, hey, this, and this. I don't know. Okay? I haven't really watched NXT much. I watched the cage match between who was it? Who was it? That fight pit match, whatever it was, between Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher. That's the last time I watched it. It was just that match. So I don't know what's going on with Kyle O'Reilly. I know he has a bushy beard. That's all I know. But he wasn't there. Is he injured? I don't know. So before you yell at me, I don't know. Okay? Like Lex Luger famously said, I don't know. Okay? So, but Robert Fish with a backwards hat, he was there with Radio Strong. I don't know where the O came from. But they interfered, and that led eventually Adam Cole winning. I didn't see how it ended because I was in the bathroom taking a piss. And then I heard ding, 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 and then Adam Cole's music playing. I'm like, really? Now I had to go take a piss, and you gotta end the match. So I don't know how it ended. All I heard was ding, ding, ding when I was in the match. What? Picked the wrong time to go pee-pee. Anyway, yeah, Adam Cole retained. Some people say, like, okay, friend of mine, Big LT Rayleigh, he texted me and he said that Adam Cole should have lost because he's held it for long enough. They keep saying he's the longest reigning NXT champion. And I don't think that's right. I think Nakamura held it longer. I swear Nakamura held it longer. I could be wrong. But I swear, and Balor, I thought Balor held it for a really long time. I don't know. Maybe he didn't hold it for a year. I don't know. Does he deserve to have this long? No. Should he drop it? Yeah. But I guess they're not done with him yet. And this also means people saying, oh, he's not going to resign. He's going to go AEW. Well, fuck you, because he won and he's resigning. So, and he's already resigned. Anyway, after this we got Cross. I refuse to call him by that ridiculous name that WWE has given him. He's just Cross, alright? You can't have Killer in a PG company. So we're going to give you some stupid-ass name like Karrion. Just call him Cross. Vince McMahon cuts off people's names anyway. Just call him Cross, for God's sake. Karrion Kross is a ridiculous name. Just call him Cross. He was going against Tommy Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa as you know him. And it was a decent match. Didn't last that long before Cross choked out Ciampa. But decent match. Can I ask you something? Why the hell is Scarlett Bordeaux lip syncing to the theme music? I thought that was unbelievably stupid. Seriously. I look up and she's like mouthing the words to Cross's theme music. And I'm going, what the hell are you doing? Knock it off. You look stupid. Sure, Adam Cole does the boom, but no, it looks stupid. Main event time. We got Triple Threat Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair versus Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley. Now, going into this, I saw two different ways this match could go. It didn't go either of those ways. My two ways were either Rhea Ripley wins by pinning Io Shirai, or Charlotte wins, period. Because Daddy's got the money to pay off so Charlotte doesn't look bad. And you know what? I'm still proven right. Even though it's not either of the ones that I picked, it's still proven right. I hate Charlotte Flair. Alright? I hate her. Because she's too privileged. And it's not an act. You can say, oh, it's just an act. She's a heel. No, it's not an act. She's been given so much from the WWE. She's a stuck-up bitch. That's not an act. That's how Charlotte really is. Because Daddy's money has gotten her everything she wanted. Or else she wouldn't be NXT Women's Champion right now. There was no reason for her to win that Royal Rumble match. I've said this before. You could have had Shayna win. But nope, Daddy paid the money so Charlotte could win. Rhea Ripley did not have to lose. There was rumors going around her visa was up. Well, if her visa was up, it was solved really quick. Daddy's money paid for her to be NXT Women's Champion. And tonight, she was going to lose that title. She did, but she didn't get pinned and she still looked strong. Because what happened was, they going back and forth. They went up to the house thing, fighting, going around. And by the end, Charlotte put Rhea Ripley in the figure 4, was going for figure 8. Io Shirai was up on top. She did the moonsault, landed on Rhea Ripley and got the pin on Rhea Ripley while Charlotte still had the figure 8 on. So, Io Shirai won by pinning Rhea Ripley. Charlotte had the figure 8. She still looks strong. So Charlotte doesn't get hurt at all in this match because Daddy's money paid for her to look strong. I'm sorry, I'm not changing my mind on this. The only reason Charlotte has gotten as far as she has is because her last name is Flair. And I hate that. You got these people, superstars. You can say Roman Reigns is the same thing. His cousin is The Rock, and his family is... But you know what? Roman Reigns has fought. He's fought for cancer, leukemia, stuff like that. He's more humane than Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair only cares about Charlotte Flair. And it's not a character. That's who she is. Because Daddy's money has paid dividends for her life. Daddy's money has also paid for a couple of things on her chest, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but the match was pretty good regardless. There was a part where the people were banging on the plexiglass that keeps them separated. I don't know what that was. There was there was this move in the Balor Priest match where Priest was gonna throw him onto the steps, and he moved, and Balor moved, and the Balor ended up slamming Priest on the steps. That was pretty cool. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, it was decent. Nothing spectacular, nothing to write home about. But it was decent. I think, I don't know. I'm going to give with Macho T on this. I was watching Macho T on this. I was watching his watch party on Twitch. And he said, NXT takeovers aren't the same. NXT takeovers aren't the same without the actual crowd. Because, they have performance center people there, and it's forced. It's extremely forced. And I think once they get the real crowds back in, what's in you? Alcohol? No. Once they get the real crowds back in there, I think it'll be okay. But for now, because I think what makes NXT TakeOver is the crowds. Also, I forgot to mention, they had Todd Pettengill come on and do a little gag about a 900 number. We don't have 900 numbers anymore. And then they said that DX was on the AOL chat or whatever, and they got Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Road Dogg in there on one of those big ass computer monitor things, and they're trying to figure out how to do it, and Triple H is banging the monitor, smacking the monitor or whatever, and then Todd Pettengill. But what Todd Pettengill says is the main event was up next, but this vignette thing was aired before the Cross and Ciampa match, which was not the main event. So, it's pre-taped, and they aired it in the wrong place. There's a botch for you. I don't know, but it was decent. So what are your guys' thoughts on NXT TakeOver in your house? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one.